And Last Man Standing star Jonathan Adams joins us right now. So the first thing I love about this show is the fact that I feel like the fans resurrected it, correct?
The fans
canceled on ABC?
The fans brought it back. It was canceled on ABC for a season, and it came back on Fox the year after that. So yeah, they protested. There was an online petition. There was all kinds of stuff on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram. They just did it, and Fox was really amenable to it. They really wanted this show back on the air.
That surprised you? I mean, as an actor in this business, to see that fans had such a loud voice and could actually give you your job back?
You know, nobody ever listens to them, you know? so I didn't expect it at all. It never happens, and I really, even as we're going through the process of it, I really wasn't expecting it to work, you know? They called me and said, well, we're going to bring the show back. And well, you know, I'll believe it when I see it. Okay, table reads next week. Okay, I'll believe it when we're actually at the table read. Okay, we're on the air. Okay, I'll believe it when we actually put, you know, it just never seemed like it was going to be, you know, something that happened, and it did, and it was a blessing.
Were you surprised by the cancellation in light of how successful this show was?
I was. I expected them to go, okay, well, we'll give you like a short season next season and say, you know, this is a goodbye season for Last Man Standing. No, they just cut it off, and they were just like, we're done with it, you know, and it had been going on for so long, and it was so beloved. I really expected something different from ABC, and this is what we got now, and I'm very happy with it.
You're going back for season 8. 8 years of doing this.
8 years. 9, technically.
Yes, yes. Why do you think it's been so successful, and why does it resonate so with people?
It's a wonderful family, and Tim Allen is super duper talented, and we have, you know, put together such an eclectic and fun cast, a group of people that I'm just. That's why it's successful. And we have, you know, Jay Leno on the show, who doesn't normally do any acting at all. This is his acting credit. Jay Leno's acting credit is Last Man Standing.
For people watching may not know, how did acting find you, or you find acting? What happened?
Well, I wasn't into acting as a kid. I wanted to be like an astronaut or a doctor, or, you know, something in the sciences. Science was really my thing as a little kid. And then you know, a friend of mine said, you know, that girl you like, you know, she's in drama club. And I was like, well, maybe I'll show up to drama club. And so I showed up to drama club, and I started, you know, reading and got bitten by the acting bug right then and there, you know, doing that. And you know, got my first role and started doing, you know, things on, you know, in my school.
Yeah.
And eventually that led to me going to Carnegie Mellon and the university, which is in Pittsburgh, and which led me to, you know, becoming a stage actor, which led me here.
Beautiful. For people who are not familiar with your faith story, you are a man of faith, just like Tim Allen is. What brought you to Christ?
I'm going to say my wife. I'm going to say, you know, I was not a Christian before I was married, and she and I started going to church together, and what later convinced me was, you know, reading the Bible and finding men and women of the Bible who were just flawed people doing wonderful things, and those people convinced me that this was for real. I mean, why would God write about people who were flawed? Why would you have people who made mistakes, like the mistakes that David made, or Peter, or even, you know, Saul turning into Paul?
Absolutely.
Why would you do that kind of thing? And in order to convince people that, you know, about, you know, your faith or anything like that, he just gives it to you that this was a real thing, and that's what brought me to it.
Nice. How does that inform the work that you do now?
Well, to me personally, as an actor, Christianity informs me in that I think of myself as honestly only performing for one person, and I audition for one person, and that's God. And when I perform for one person. I wanna reflect Him, and I wanna lift Him up in everything I do.
Nice. You're hopeful in this day and age, in light of all that's going on in our world. You wake up hopeful.
Oh, It's hard. Mostly I do. I don't know if hope is the right word. Yes, I guess hope is the right word. I'm cautiously optimistic is what I think it is. I think we're still we're gonna make it in this world. Yeah, and it's up to him.
All right, we are indeed victorious. And for folks looking to see you, season 8 of Last Man Standing.
That's right.
We'll catch you.
All right, thanks,
Thank
man.
you so much.
Nice to meet
Pleasure.
you.
Pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you.